is ours.
Hey guys, Tara here, and today we're checking out a 2v2. This is on Outskirts. This is round 3 of Qualifier 2 with 2v2 Anniversary Classic. So let's just make it the semi-finals. Anyway, playing for today, spawning on the right, we have Isildur as Soviets and his loader as mechanized support, guard motor coordination, and guard rifle combined arms. Teaming up with him is of course VonAsten, who's straight away locked in armored assault. Face off against them, we've got double Oz 13, Brosras Artavick again, with German mechanized elite troops and Blitzkrieg, as well as Blitzkrieg, Jaeger armor, and Storm. They definitely go with the more unconventional commanders compared to most other players. Like last time we saw them with this composition was Jaeger armor, which is very standard, but teamed up with German mechanized, which is very unconventional. So it looks like they're going to split. Going to have two 1v1s on each side of the map. Looks like Isildur managed to get the fuel, and then he's trying to wire off all this cover up here, but that gets shut down. Machine gun getting quite aggressive here, but that is opening up the flank with the combat engineer. Machine gun opens up, avoids it with his penal. Didn't get any suppression. Oh, did get some suppression. Meanwhile, similar scenario up here in the north. Combat engineer going around, but we've got conscripts for VonAsten. Conscript start. Looks like he's going for 4 cons as well, which you don't see too often. And Penal going for a super deep flank. It's actually something we've seen a lot more commonly these days, like people crossing this river and going for like deep flanks. Definitely didn't used to see that nearly as often as you do now. I think a lot of people just didn't even know you could cross this river, honestly. It was just one of those uncrossable ones. Is still trying to get the flank on this machine gun. He's in a good position to stop the conscripts, but they're going to Ura right on past. Taking a bit of health damage on their way. Machine gun gets up. And he's still focusing down that square. Oh, he's actually got Molotovs, and that's probably going to allow him to win this engagement here. Right on top of the machine gun. Yeah, and there you go. Nice activation of the Molotovs there. Just turning things around for VonAsten. And I suppose if you're going to go for 4 conscripts, Molotovs do make sense. Especially on a map like this where it's got like a couple of these buildings which are really critical. Being able to flush your enemy's units out of them as quickly as possible is very beneficial. Just prolonged engagement. Looks like Penals are going to win that because Grenadiers dropped down to 2 models quite early. Got a little bit more support. Note no scout car on this map, Outskirts. Tier 1 player, because we are against Velocity, of course, and this map not nearly as big as Vo Farmlands, so I guess this feels like you can't get value from it. Got a push on to the cutoff here. It looks like Brosras is abandoning the north, going to come help his ally. Allies have got double fuel early though, so they're off to a great start. VonAsten and sort of really showing their strength here. That conscript play from VonAsten in the north is so good. I'm actually surprised that Artavick got such a slow start over here. Usually when you're facing off against tier 1, it's not so bad, but He's really struggled early on. Penals finds his machine gun and it has to retreat. That is bad news again. Doing some capping in the north. He's actually sending his very extremely low health machine gun up there. That is super risky. Even the most mild flanks will result in its death. Probably, yeah, conscripts. Basically anything but a combat engineer should be able to wipe this with a flank. I guess VonAsten maybe saw the machine gun there, back pedals as it sets up. Goes to the sandbag cover. Machine gun moving up now. Now the conscript coming in. Could get the flank on the machine gun. Meanwhile, VonAsten also fighting over here with his conscripts. Flushes that unit out of the building with the molly. Conscripts coming in on the flank. But now the Grenadier squad's just arrived. He lobs a Molotov though, and Brosras expecting that pops retreat instantly, and if he didn't, he would have lost that for sure. But these Molotovs really making a difference here for VonAsten. Ooh. Grenade comes in, and now he's going to try to chase it down with the 222, try to get the wipe on retreat. It's a treacherous part of the map. You know, there's a lot of negative cover around here as you retreat as well. Pretty much guaranteeing the wipe here. Nicely done. Good follow-up. And that's actually Artavick's. Ooh. Oh, he loses squad. Late getting out of the building, too busy controlling that. I was about to say, that's actually Artavick's 222, so he's helping his teammate out here. Coming in for the wipe, but while he's doing that, he actually loses sight of his own units, loses one of them. Doesn't get out of the building quickly enough in the face of that flamethrower. In with the follow-up on the kill. So one wipe apiece, but the Allies have definitely had much superior fuel control to this point. Looks like the Axis actually going to go for double 222s. Perhaps recognizing the fact that they're going to need the extra anti-tank against the T-70 rushes, perhaps. You have seen your other divisions, such as one Flame or 1222, but not here. To narrowly avoids this shot. Flamer pops out of the building, but second Grenadier is there and support. Instant retreat. VonAsten knows that engagement is lost. Doesn't even want to waste any manpower. Second 222 for Brosras. As I was saying, you know, expecting the 222, I mean the T-70 is going to be very quick. Getting the double 222s to counter it. It's a pretty risky strategy though. All in on making these 222s work. If they don't, we lose the game. Just with the one, you know, you can afford to lose it, but with both of them, like, you don't get some real damage done. The amount of manpower and fuel it costs, the amount of delay to your tech it causes, it's unrecoverable. Unless your opponents make some massive blunders, but it's not going to happen at this level of gameplay. Pioneers coming in here with a flank. And he's popping the LMGs as well. Things are looking actually pretty good for a bit of a Brosras push. Conscripts Ura into the building. Flamethrowers actually had to retreat. After grenade goes in, it looks like he was actually trying to target over the building onto the exit door. But couldn't make it over the building. Meanwhile, we've got a big assault here. Penal's just charging in. LMG Grenadiers trying to hold their ground, but they're getting overwhelmed by the flamethrower. Just like a 3v2. Slightly overwhelming the Grenadiers there. 222's out, needs repairs thanks to the PTRA squad, so can't contribute. A lot of mines down now for VonAsten Isildur as well. We saw one up here as well, so they're definitely plotting things out. those mines cooking. And here comes T70, so not that fast, 10 minutes 20, but certainly not too late either. T70 looking for a target opportunity, senses neutralised in the centre, goes to deal with the grenadiers in there. But with this many mines, this 2-2-2 play is going to be very tricky. Especially if they don't have sweepers. We've got actually one sweeper for Brosras Artavick. Guards now for Isildur. 2-2 chasing down this penal, trying to inflict some damage. Now switches targets, comes over to fight the T70. Looks like he's going for a block here. And he gets the block in. If he gets the Faust, if he gets 2 Faust, he might actually be able to win. Here comes the pack as well. Oh, pack doesn't quite get a shot in, but the rear armor. Oh, the pack does! He gets the killing blow. 2-2-2 can't escape though. Here come the guards. Or the penals rather, and they finish the kill, but either way that's a great pick off for Artavick, knocking out T70 super quickly. Can't shoot though through this fence, so he's going to have to abandon the sides. 2-2-2 try to come to support from Brosras, but runs into one of these mines. Oh my god! They killed a Grenadier on retreat as well as destroying his 2-2-2. That is disastrous. Brosras. MG locking down this VP though. But still the Axis are struggling a little bit for territory. Definitely quite far behind in the VP game as well to this point. VonAsten Isildur in control. Hop out for an AT grenade. Oh, Maxim coming in now as well. Mortar has to retreat. Could actually go down if he gets unlucky. Now Maxim takes a little bit too long to set up. Zis going for some attack ground shots, it looks like. Doesn't quite connect. Machine gun actually doing a lot of damage to the Zis. Looks like he's going to set it up for a barrage perhaps. T70 coming up this way. Looks like he maybe was trying to secure the kill on 2-2-2. You just get a rifle grenade off and force away the Maxim. This is going back and forth. This is a high action match here. Allies do have the edge still, but very close. Looks like he's kind of just baiting the T70. T70 hiding behind the shot blocker, but nice attack ground. Actually connects there. Oh my god, and he gets another one off. Great attack ground play there from Brosras.
The enemy is taking our territory.
A little bit of a lull in the action. Axis did briefly capture this fuel in the south, so losing this one in the north wasn't so costly. They're kind of just exchanging fuels here. It's like tier 4 going down for VonAsten, so it's actually slowing the repairs of his T70. Doesn't have both engineers on hand to get that back on the battlefield. Oh, that's bad news. Grenadiers to the cover. Basically the same time as the Penals. Penals going to win close range. LMG's not that strong at this range.
All crews have been trained to repair damaged vehicles.
got a selection from Isildur now, going for guard motor coordination. So we're not going to be seeing any ISU 152s or anything like that. Two tanks ones, this shot has to back away. Pack moving up now though in support. Oh, that building's very close to death. He jumps out almost immediately. Actually not using his Grenadiers on attack move. Runs into some penals. He's got a flamethrower on that squad as well, but oh my god, they're going down so quickly to the Vet 2 penals. Yeah, there they go. That's a costly loss. Losing an LMG and a flamethrower. That is nasty. Pioneers get some wide out on those sandbags, trying to deny that cover. This barrage onto the Maxim, he's backing it up. Flamethrower pushes in as well. Pack has to pull away. He actually fully retreats there, that's interesting. We might try backpedal a little bit longer, wait for some support to arrive. 222 could have contributed. Close to full. She's worried about the T-70 being nearby though. Setting up right on your own line. That could backfire here. Looks like Artavick gearing up for another push himself. He's got a Panzer IV now in support. But there is a T-34-85 over here. He though doesn't have any anti-tank gun, just gonna be relying on the PTRS, whereas there's a pack for Artavick, so depending on his pack positioning here, things could go quite poorly for Isildur. A lot of misses, a lot of bounces. T-34-85 gets out of there unscathed. Meanwhile, big push here actually catches the machine gun out of position. Panzer IV is going to try hold the line. T-34-85 come back and looking to do some damage. Pack sets up, but he's behind these trees. Can't get the auto attack in. Goes to the attack ground. Connects as well. Panzer IV doing its best, but guards and the penals are swarming. Machine gun. What was that shooting at? Nothing. It's forced away. T-34-85 comes back in after forcing the pack back a little bit. Pack sets up. Attack ground misses. And it looks like Artavick's going to hold the line here. He had just enough grenadiers to buffer everything. And the pack manages to stay on the battlefield. If he took a little bit more damage on that pack, had to force it back for healing. It would be really good news for Isildur, but it wasn't quite the case. Brosras going for Blitzkrieg here. He's got quite a lot of munitions banked up, so we'll be able to use those close air support planes. Not sure if we've seen him use the Panzer Tactician so far on his 222. Artavick actually not pushing all the way down to the fuel, kind of just consolidating more around the mid area. Doesn't want to overextend himself, I guess. More is just raining down. One of them actually hits a mine there. Good news. Brosras. Just gets one shot off though. 222 needs to go back for repairs once more. No spotting scopes on that 222, so just going on the default Vet 2 range now. Oh, T-70 comes in, and that could actually be the end. He backpedals, tries to go back around the tree area. Attack ground actually collides with the trees, so doesn't result in the kill. Pack actually gets a shot off there. I'm not sure how he had sight, but there you go. Probably from the Vet 2 2-2. It's gone for double mortars as well, and look like they've been racking up pretty good kill counts. 7 for this one, 5 for the other. Against VonAsten's team weapon play seems to be quite effective so far. Another assault from Isildur. Oh. Shusha going after this grenadier. Slightly long range barrage there. Doesn't do too much. Panzer IV is doing some really good damage to all these penals. Nearly Vet 1 already. 10 kills. Here it goes. Got access to the Blitz now. Pops marked vehicle on it just to intimidate the P4. Oh my god, attack ground, and he gets 3 or 4 models with that shot. That was crazy. P4 command tank actually pushing in here, going after the low health Zis. Oh, but he misses, and yeah, I think he was hoping that was the killing blow, but actually that sounded like it connected, but actually hit the ground there. Conscripts charging in, but they're going into dangerous zone here. We've got some packs, 2 packs, a lot of support weapons. T-3485's in a bit of trouble. Got a Stuka dive bomb. Machine gun evades it. So we've got a recon plane going. Packs pushing up with the recon plane sight. They're going to try to target this 85. 85's going all the way around the super long way. Oh, but the T-70 actually pokes his head up. Packs line up their shots. One goes off. T-70's going to try to escape. He's going to continue the chase though. Looks like the Zis is bugged out. At 1 man here. Nope, there it goes. Eventually dies. So maybe that's part of the fix. A long time for it to happen though. P4 from the other side comes into support, but so does the 85. P4 command tank charging in here. Looks like the T-70 might go down. It took engine damage. P4 command tank should be able to clean it up. But could this be a Katyusha target? No. Going after all these units over here. Decrease this is here as well. We want to destroy that before backing away. Oh, this is kind of greedy though. Setting up his packs. As the conscripts charge in, he needs one more shot. He's got to back away with this one and continue the attack with this one. Good control of his support weapons there. Another Katyusha now. Targeting all these units. Actually, that's pretty good scatter, but doesn't get rewarded. P4 command tanks taking engine damage, and I think a few of these T-3485s will be ready for some more combat. Maybe they could sneak in for the kill. So that's not going to happen. But still, that was a really good assault from Brosras, taking out T-70 and a Zis. VonAsten, of course, had a second Zis, but either way, great assault. Second Panzer IV for Artavick. Unconventional to go for a second Panzer IV here. Generally, this is the point where you'd save up, try go for an elephant. But he's going into a second Panzer IV.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Going for an attack ground there. Got spotting scopes on his Panzer IV. That's how he had sight. Or maybe it wasn't even an attack ground, it might have been an actual shot. That's the spotting scope's sight. Packs lining up. Going for attack grounds though is tricky with this elevation here. They'll quite often hit this hump where the road is. Either way though, the Axis getting very low on the VPs. They are struggling for VP control, despite making some good plays and knocking out some critical allied units. They are struggling on the VP control. especially in the north. I feel like this has been very well controlled by VonAsten so far.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Attack ground wars. Before it's got the skirts now though. Conscripts pushing forwards, forcing away these mortars. Katyusha now in the area. Oh, there's quite a lot of units. There's quite a lot of scatter as well. Looks like it's not going to do too much. Oh man, the packs line up. Some good hits. Panzer IV blitzing in to try to get the kill. Misses that shot and it hits a mine. Oh no, that's disastrous. He just needs one more shot to kill here. Oh, and he gets it! He calls in the Stuka close air support planes though, just to make sure he's going to get the kill. Panzer IV now, oh, bounces another shot. Not on prioritized vehicles. And there we go. If he got 2 shots on this, there's a chance that the P4 would have got targeted by the planes that have gone down. I mean the T-34 rather.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Oh, Katyusha. Oh, he's Katyushaing, and I think he's in the danger zone here. Are the planes going to target this? There's a recon plane going as well. Surely something's going to be hit by one more pass of this loiter. I think it's going to be this T-34 85. It's to a little bit under half. VonAsten going for an assault on this other Panzer IV, trying to steal away the pack, but that's not going to happen. Meanwhile, P4 command tank getting super aggressive, going after these double packs. No conscripts for anti-tank grenades. Zis are in trouble here. But here comes the 85. Packs coming up closely behind. Everything's going to escape. Oh, Katyusha must be targeting the double packs. And packs are going to try go north to evade the rocket fire. Axis have been pretty good at dodging the rockets until now. He just kind of runs into it with this machine gun. Oh, and Penal's coming in. Oh, this could be disastrous. Brosras in big trouble here. Zissa pushing forwards. Machine gun goes down thanks to the Penal flank. Mortars now taking heavy fire from the double Vet 3 Penals. Looks like one of them could go down here, the Vet 2 one. No, he's kind of running sideways. Wasn't actually shooting for a good chunk of time there. Machine gun gets stolen away, however. And these packs are a little bit low on health. Looks like Brosras actually going for a Panther first from his tier 4 tech. Guess they just feel like he needs them to deal with these T-34-85s. There's a lot of anti-tank investment though for the Axis, having double packs and the Panther. I feel like he could have got away with the Brumbier, honestly. Late sniper for Isildur, going to work on these team weapons, providing some sight for the Katyusha as well. Once again though, these Katyushas are being like very long range barrage, so the scatter on them is quite wide, not really concentrating the rockets, securing the wipes. Back sitting up. Doesn't quite get the shot off, goes for an attack round though. Guards take some heavy fire. They get some good damage onto the pyros though. They're forced away, almost die. And here comes the Panther. Don't really want to be fighting against with your Panther. Before it has the machine gun upgrade, infantry. There it goes. This pack with 2 models, I feel like it's super risky just trying to use it. Oh, and here we go. Katyusha comes in. Pack goes down. Mortar sets up. Could go down as well with a few more barrages. Uh-oh. Mark vehicle. Before command tank, he pops smoke with the Panther and he's charging in here with it. This is very risky as this is set up in a good position. Conscripts Ura in for an anti-tank grenade. P4 command tank comes back in. Zis goes down. Panther cleans up the T-3485. Maxim suppressing this squad so it can't clear out this second Zis, and Panther could be in trouble here. Doubles this now. He's pushing back in, trying to clear out this one with the command tank and 222. Panther's armor staying strong though, bouncing a few critical shots here. The second Zis goes down. Just after the recruit one, he pops smoke. And he's actually gonna get away. Extremely good execution there from Brosras. I feel like, oh yeah, Isildur's tank was out for repairs, so couldn't come up for the support. And he's going to try and knock out this Zis that he decrewed up here. But great play there from Brosras. Really good armor control there, and great, like he brought back that command tank. Oh man, he should have stuck around for the neutralize, I feel. Okay, he's going to get the neutralize with the grenadiers. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no, okay. P4 runs over a mine as it tries to capitalize on the damaged engine there. Double AT guns pushing up for Artavick. Careful with all these mines. Oh, this could be a devastating Katyusha. Oh no, it's not targeting these. It's going to the north again, targeting Brosras' support weapons. It looks like it's going to get this pack though. Yeah, there it goes. And this pack actually gets decrewed as well. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, mines go off. That's one thing that Isildur has done. He's mined up the south. So dangerous running around there in the south. So many mines. A lot of repairs required now for Brosras though, and both his pioneers had to retreat. So his tank's going to be out of commission for a long time, and they are getting low on VPs. You know, they keep making good plays the Axis, but they keep struggling to maintain control of the VPs. Oh, I just realized I've had the score as 1-0 the whole time. Just to mean that 2-0. Here we go. Oh, pack. Oh, gets decrewed. That was actually critical. I mean, if he took a target weak point shot there, that could have been the end of that. P4 finds a different target though. Oh, and he's buttoned. Second T-3485's there, and so are the PTRS penals. P4 taking a lot of damage here, but returning fire strongly. And it looks like they're both going to escape. Close call though there. For Artavick easily could have lost one of his Panzer IVs. The long-range barrage going after the mortar team, and he connects with the pack, actually decrews it. That's the shot that VonAsten's been waiting for. And look at all these decrewed support weapons over here now. He's actually managed to repair his Panther. Is he gone for 3 Panzer IVs? Oh, it's like, how has he repaired one of those back up already? But it's not. He's actually gone for 3, so Elephant, forget about it. Not in this game. This and the AT gun. Connect for engine damage there. Stolen MG42, holding the line in the middle. Kind of like a MG42 versus LMG42 battle. Tanks come and swing the engagement around though. Looks like the VPs are very hotly contested though. You can tell that that is the major point that both teams are focusing on right now. VP control. T-34-85 coming around behind this shot blocker. Get some shots in. Pack sets up though. Doesn't quite get a shot in. Gets around the side of the hedgerow there. Loses sight. Oh, and here we go. It looks like Brosras making another big push here. Gets around the side of the Zis before it gets a shot in. So no engine damage. Panther gonna try just knock it out with his machine gun power alone. But here comes the Su-85 pushing up. And Panther takes a walloping, but the double mortars doing some crazy good damage. Looks like he was perhaps expecting the rockets to be targeting his mortars, retreats them, but he's actually targeting up here. Just took a dive bomb. I think it must be on that machine gun. Slightly late. Dive bomb just takes so long to arrive, doesn't get the wipe. More rockets. Oh man. This time Artavick having to backpedal. Su-85 now for Isildur as well. Also got a quad for VonAsten. Wants to be able to shoot down that next slot of too close air support planes. Oh, Pack's going to go down here. Panzer IV's kind of getting their hand forced. All three of them shoot, but only one penetrates and connects. He's pushing in, but this is so risky. Su-85 in the back line's just pumping away. Needs that pack to turn the engagement around. Su-85 making a big difference there. Looks like a machine gun going to get decrewed here. 4 pioneers for Brosras. You can see his focus is on repairs, but it's actually locking him out of going for another vehicle. And I feel like that you could really do with a Brummbär or a Panzerwerfer. A little bit more anti-infantry. Trying to hold the VPs because they're getting super low on VPs. The Axis struggling to hold the VPs. In come the planes. One of them gets shot down. Second one gets shot down. Does some good damage to Su-85, but that's exactly why you build the quad. So strong at anti-air. Chusha coming in once more. Just targeting super deep, going after the Packers and could wipe it. Meanwhile, Newt's in the middle getting neutralized, and another squad over here going for the neutralized. Double machine guns though, get pinned instantly. Now the Katyusha though, targeting these machine guns now. These Katyushas are really making the difference in this engagement. Panzer IV takes engine damage there thanks to the sticky satchel. That is the signal for Isildur to make a push. Pioneers kind of running around aimlessly. He's gone for 4 Panzer IVs. He's a madman. But it looks like the Axis is going to get aggressive here, targeting this T-34-85 that's out of position. Su-85 also in trouble. Pack pushed up, got some shots in. P4's blitzing in. One has gone down. 2 have gone down. The Katyusha's there as well. Looks like they're focusing on the tanks though. Katyusha backing away, might be able to escape, but the tanks are charging in. They're going after the next T-34-85. VonAsten coming in support with his conscripts, hoping to get the anti-tank grenades and maybe some follow-up. His Su-85 though pushes in, finds itself close to the Panzer IV. That goes down. Katyusha goes down. Is that Katyusha? No, it's not a Katyusha. Katyusha managed to escape. P4 goes down to the SU-85. Doesn't quite get away. Pack just trying to get some damage done, but actually can't. All these stolen packs not getting much done. And wow, what a crazy push. Great teamwork from Brosras and Artavick, knocking out basically all of Isildur's army. He's close to 100 supply, and now he's at 45. Artavick also suffered so many losses though. Lost 2 Panzer IVs. He's got basically no infantry. Katyusha going after that Pioneer blob, the repair blob. But yeah, overall you can see that the army supplies are still quite even though, because Artavick, his infantry is just so lacking right now. So despite locking out so many tanks, squad goes down. Axis still not in a comfortable position. Isildur's got enough fuel to rebuild something quite quickly. This could be nasty, retreating through the rockets, but looks like he's going to get out. SU-85 back. P4's coming in from multiple angles. SU-85 finds an angle on one. There's so many Panzer IVs. It's just so crazy. I don't think we've seen play like this. Well, it's certainly not executed to this level. Brosras and Artavick making this medium tank spam work really effectively. Because we have seen a lot of other teams try to use the Elephant on this map, and quite successfully as well. But this is a map where, you know, there are a few shot blockers there. This is quite wide, so it's certainly a map where the Elephant isn't like overwhelmingly powerful. You know, it's effective, but it's not like you have to get it like you do on Rails and Metal, for instance.
Our points have fallen to 300.
Yeah, another mine goes off. Conscripts get around that machine gun though, capping. Looks like they're going to go for a cap in the middle. Axis are very low on the VPs. I'll keep saying it because it's still true. If they get pushed off like once, badly enough, they could just lose the game. That's how low they are on the VPs. VonAsten now calling in his planes. Haven't seen these all game, I don't think. Maybe once. Panther blitzing in. I was thinking about chasing the SU-85, but decided against it. Which is wise, because there's so many mines. Took a dive bomb somewhere. Avoided. Well avoided. Fresh SU-85. P4s have to give up their position. It's opening up the cap in the middle for the penals. Oh, the Grenadiers! They stopped the cap. Oh my! Oh, Katyusha! That was a close range barrage, and that was a wipe. Katyusha's really starting to make the impact. Isildur's no, it's still not bit too. Look at that one, just a fraction experience away, small fraction. Well, we have now got a Werfer though for Brosras. There are a lot of units right here. That's a very juicy target. Looks like he's already used it though, and it's whiffed. Doesn't have any experience. Didn't even notice it. Probably because it did nothing. Planes coming in, forcing away the SU-85. One of them gets shot down immediately. The second one sticking around. No, he also gets shot down. Ooh, Kamikaze in the base. Another Katyusha coming in. trying to clear out this pack. Nice tech round attempt, but doesn't quite secure the kill. Machine gun in trouble. Is this barrage going off? They're holding the line. Barely. It's just like a dogfight over that central VP. SU-85 pushing forwards. Zoning out the Panzer IVs effectively. One Panzer IV coming in from the side though. He's trying to replant these mines. He's got spotting scopes. You can probably see that. Panther prepared. Back in action. Just threatening, you know. Just threatening. I think that's the word for now. Going after the Maxim. Does a little bit of damage. Oh, half health. Okay. Decent damage. Katyusha going after the pack. Gets out of there just fine. Axis secure the central VP, but for how long? This is just an extended battle for this central VP. Neither team willing to give an inch. But it looks like the Allies slightly behind, and you can see that the Axis have managed to rebuild the army slightly better. Isildur still feeling the burn from that crazy push where he lost all of his armor. Could have lost his Katyusha as well. That was really close.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
I'm not going to call Katyusha armor because it basically doesn't have any. Okay, this is gearing up for another big battle here. Infantry coming forwards. Pioneers going to try and hold their ground, just try to fight them with the SMGs. Grenade scuttles that plan though. Werfer targeting this machine gun, unsuccessful however. SU-85 forcing back these Panzer IVs. Conscripts just chucking themselves into the middle. But they get pinned, machine gun eventually comes through, and those double mortars have been doing good work. Just any squad trying to cap in the middle and taking that mortar fire. Well, pack does get decrewed though. SU-85 was on focus site, could spot it and kill it. Okay, now Katyusha targeting that machine gun. Panther comes forward, but SU-85 is there straight away. Werfer into the middle though. Oh, he gets a wipe on one. Wipe on both. Another wipe though from the Katyusha on the other side. Quad now being brought in just for some combat. It's up to Vet 3. Should be quite strong now. Get a lot of energy for shooting down those planes. And Brosras is struggling to hold the line. His infantry forces are lacking a little bit. Investing in the double Werfers. He can't really rebuild his infantry. Stupid dive bomb. Must be in the middle. Neutralizes the point. Oh, but it looks like he used a Werfer barrage there. Okay, another Werfer, but that was way off target. Targeting this area instead of this area just doesn't hit anything. And those two unsuccessful Werfer barrages, those actually, like, it sounds silly, but those could decide the game right now. It's that close.
We must stiffen our resolve. We are down.
And the Axis are that low on VPs. Forwards coming forwards. SU-85 and T-34-85 are right there, but the penals take a walloping. They get forced away. Maxim trying to hold the line, but double mortars doing some good damage. Conscripts just oorahing in, just trying to stop the capture. Katyusha. Werfer goes in. Oh, the machine gun gets wiped there. Conscripts pushing forwards. But tanks are there. They hold the line. Molotovs, though, stopping the capping, actually securing the wipe. S285 holding the line. T-85 pushing back. I feel like the Axis have just been losing ground to the S285s and the anti-tank gunplay. And they kind of need to make another one of those heroic pushes again. They do have the planes available once more, and it looks like they're gearing up for another push here. He's going in. Bouncing a lot of shots though, bouncing all these shots, just everything bouncing from these Panzer IVs. I can't believe how lucky this SU-85 is getting. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't. Oh, this is just going horribly wrong for Artavick. He kind of was in two minds about pulling the trigger there, just not committing enough, staying at like a longer range where the Panzer IVs could miss with the accuracy, and just getting super unlucky with the bounces as well. I can't really remember exactly how much armor that SU-85 has, but it would probably be like a 15% or lower chance to bounce a shot there, and he bounced like 3 in that engagement. Now the Katyusha's coming in. So is the Werfer. Oh, he must lose that grenadier. No, it retreats through in between the barrages there. He manages to escape with his life. But the Axis losing those tanks there and only getting 1 in return. Oh my god. Brosras gone for the Brumbier. It's late. But could be the difference maker here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
He's got almost no infantry. His army's just gonna be vehicles and pioneers. Did end up losing one of those mortars. There are a few support weapons around that he could pick up with his pioneers. Help turn things around. VonAsten now calling in the planes, trying to deny any infantry squads onto the capping circles. Looks like he's going to be able to get the neutralize here though. Looks like he's going after the 222 to get rid of that vision. But the command tank aura actually saves the 222 from death there. Don't see that too often. And down goes one of the planes. Katyusha, oh, that was a nasty one. Grenadiers take heavy damage, have to retreat. Axis, they're about to be suffering a triple cap. Oh my god, Katyusha into the middle. Katyusha's, they got off to a slow start, but you see in these war of attrition for the VPs, this is where they're making the difference. Oh man, that's another Katyusha. That's a fresh one for VonAsten. And there we go, another squad down. All these vehicles back here requiring repairs for the Axis. Just can't produce pioneers quickly enough. They need them for the capping, but they keep getting wiped. VonAsten calls it GG, and he's correct. They just can't cap the VPs in time. The game not to be over. So that's going to decide it there. Some heroic medium tank play from Brosras Artavick, but the Katyushas there were just causing so much damage as the Axis units tried to cap, and they just got zoned out by the S285s and the ZIS. I felt like Brosras and Artavick were a little bit like late to adapt as well. It kept spamming the medium tanks in the face of that change in tactics from VonAsten Isildur, going more in the tank destroy and anti-tank direction with the rocket artillery rather than medium tanks, and that kind of invalidated the composition a little bit of Brosras and Artavick. As I said, I felt like Brosras should have got the Brumbier a lot earlier, but overall, an excellent game, super close, and on to game 2. Game 2. VonAsten Isildur taking out game 1 in a pretty convincing fashion towards the end. After a bit of a stalemate for the first 40 minutes. Right, now we've got a mixed allies team from Brosras and Artavick. His forces for Artavick, he's got heavy cavalry, infantry, and airborne, and Brosras has mechanized support, anti-infantry, and lend-lease. This is definitely an unconventional pairing. I actually looked at the stats, and this pairing was not doing too well before this round of the tournament. So I'm a little bit surprised to see it. Anyway, Stern Pioneers come around the riverside, engaging the Volksgrenadiers. Actually got double OKW as well from VonAsten Isildur. I've definitely seen them used mixed axis before, so that must be a conscious decision. Maybe it's something that they prefer on this map in particular. Then a little bit of a lull in the action. Looks like the Axis are getting off to a pretty strong start here though. Brosras has gone for a tier 2 tech, so that's a very, very slow start. Remember, Maxim's very slow to build. So you've got to build the tech structure, then you've got to build the Maxim. At one point the Maxim build time got nerfed to stop Maxim spam being a viable strategy, so it does take a long time to get on the battlefield when you go for this kind of build order. Maxim's trying to set up. Rifleman and Maxim working in harmony. Volksgrenadiers getting around the side. Rifleman getting 2v1 there. Volksgrenadiers get forced away. Mid-range engagement there. Volksgrenadiers going to eventually win it, I imagine. Maxim actually gets suppression on one of the squads behind heavy cover. Gets suppression on both of them. Slightly lucky break there. And allies hold their ground. Got some wire on this side of the door, so that's one-way traffic in favour of the Axis.
Oh my god.
He's sneaking round. Either way, the Axis got off to a strong start, securing their fuel much earlier. Getting all the way even to their opponent's munitions point. Kind of crazy. And Isildur looking to come and assist. Maxim's being busy though. It's all the way down here not so long ago, now moving towards the middle. Covering a lot of ground with it. But it's good because that means he's unpredictable with its movements. Making it hard for the Axis to avoid it. And it's causing a lot of retreats here. Just one Maxim doing so much damage. Brosras backing it up with a squad of conscripts now after building the second Maxim. But here comes another assault from VonAsten. He's got a lot of forces coming
Supply sector under attack.
to try and remove the allies from the south here. So apparently he's kind of get flanked a little bit here. He's forced away by the rifles. Looks like Stern Pioneers forced that squad out. Conscript's going to have to engage them now. Stern Pioneers kind of need to close the gap here, otherwise they're going to lose. Meanwhile on the south, incendiary grenades going out. Axis did get the neutralize here, but it looks like their push is running out of steam. A lot of strong cover positions for Artavick, just winning those engagements through superior cover positioning. Yep, there you go, the Stern Pioneers eventually. Conscripts also have to abandon that capture. Looks like he's going to try for another push through the middle, try to get around the flank of these two Maxims, and that could actually be very successful here. No, he's going for the cutoff actually. Actually, just toss out an incendiary grenade, but A waste of munitions, doesn't really hit too much. Maxim now moving to deal with the cut-off threat. Squad trying to get out of the arc of the Maxim, and they do. Take cover behind this truck. And second squad, unfortunately, is in the middle in a good position to contribute in this fight. Senior unit goes in. Riflemen close in to try and do a bit of damage. Conscripts end up retreating after running over a mine, probably unnecessary. Opportunity is squeezed around the side of the Maxim. Oh no, he gets suppressed. I think he hit retreat before he saw the suppression came in. That suppression came in right as the machine gun was moving. I think if he knew it was going to get suppressed, he would have stayed in the fight there. And Axis have been onto this cutoff quite a few times. They've definitely had superior fuel control so far. We see a battle group for Isildur and VonAsten going for the looks. Brosras transitioning into the Zis. Definitely going to be necessary to get rid of the Zis. Pack howitzer for Artavick though. No healing or anti-tank grenades for Brosras so far. Whoa! Did he wipe a squad with that? I think he did, right? I think he wiped one of VonAsten's squads, like one shot. The Stern Pioneers, in fact. Whoa. Bad luck for VonAsten there. The sweepers, so that mine's going to get diffused. Is this now moving to the north? And here comes the looks. No anti-tank grenades available. Not V1 yet. Maxim moving to the north as well. Ooh, did a lot of damage as they crossed the road there, but looks like he's not going to chase any further. We do have a bazooka squad here. Scout's in a very defensive position here. Looks like he's going to barrage the building. Some good damage on the first hit. Stern Pioneer's flank. He can't actually jump out of here, so he's only got 2 windows to shoot in this direction, but that's going to be enough with the arrival of the Fox Grenadiers. Brosras' push up there didn't really come to much. He's moved his Zis down to the south to help deal with the looks. Ooh, late retreat there. He's going to get away though. Conscripts now out on the road taking a lot of damage. Fox Unity is going to get on top of the cutoff once again. Allies having trouble. Fox Unity is just coming in from every angle so far this game. Hard to cover every approach. Bazooka trying to get some shots in on the looks, but he's kiting well with it and he's on the road. He's got that speed bonus. The Scouts are now taking aim at these squads on the cutoff. Still using it in a very defensive position. Conscripts running into the cover here. Senior guy goes in and he's going to have to get out of there shortly. Oh, Zis barrage though. Ooh. Oh, ISG. Oh, and they go down to the flames. It's definitely risky trying to fight that, even with the Zis barrage coming in. Mine up here. Might hit that. And Stuart finally for Artavick. Can help keep the looks at bay. Looks like we want to see a fast tech for Isildur. Pushes them off the fuel. Well, he activated the shell shock there. Was that a misclick? Not sure. I don't know if he, like, it might be good against units in cover. I don't know. I haven't experimented with it. It's interesting. I have to try that out sometime. Didn't seem to be terribly good against units in cover though. Didn't seem to do almost any damage to that unit. Triple cap for the Axis as well. Allies need to get this one back on track. Ooh, could lose their squad. And the Raketin is there now. Maxims open up. Rat-a-tat-tat. Just moving around. Coming to support these riflemen as they push onto the VP. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage from that looks though. Just finally getting into position now. Attack ground misses there. Looks gets away. Stewart now moving in, but Fox Community is still here on the other side of this fence. He's going to take a Faust. No, he cancels that. There's just too much firepower here. Don't want to risk getting wiped. Get the Faust off. Either way, both conscript squads now deceased for Brosras. It's definitely bad news for him. Artavick has been doing a better job keeping his squads alive, but yes, unconventional build. Kind of like the pack outs there really hasn't been doing too much. Oh, 7 kills though. Just doesn't feel like it's had the impact. He did get that as first unit from Captain Tech. Machine gun pointing in the middle. That's going to be a full retreat. So doing its best to force these units back, but they're going to set up shop on the cutoff. Brosras has got his tier 3 tick down. T70 just about out. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Oh, a little bit short. Oh my god, there's this barrage. Oh, when he gets the wipe. As this been doing probably the best out of any of the allied units so far. Rebuilt that mine over there. That's interesting. Gets out of there just before the pack outs shot lands. Good control from Isildur. It's that mine now. T70 on the field though. Quite late, 12 minutes 30. And we've got a flare for VonAsten, getting the lay of the land. Actually must be, yeah, pretty close for Isildur to Panzer IV, which I imagine he's going to be rushing. Hackowie takes a lot of damage, almost gets decrewed. Maybe so it goes down to like 2 men, it's abandoned by the crew. Oh, ISG shot almost secures the kill. Either way, the Axis are keeping a lot of pressure onto these VPs. Allies making some headway in the north here though. But that may come to an end shortly because Panzer IV in production. This ISG usage has actually been very, very strong. This will do, he's like spun it around. 7 kills, you don't often see that so quickly on ISG. It's definitely been very strong with his control of it. Sure gets forced away by the Raketin there. Smoke covering the machine gun. Second Raketin now, forcing away the T70. Trying to go for attack ground, but can't get through the trees. Either way, the allies have steadied the ship, at least briefly, got double fuel. Not draining any VPs, but Axis are about to experience another power spike. Walking Stuka just about completed recharge, and Panzer IV hitting the battlefield now. It's going to make life very hard for the allies.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Cancel the grenade there, he's going to throw an incendiary in. T70 moving around, the Zis is there. Oh my god, the P4 gets a nasty wipe. Backs him down. Brosras been having a lot of trouble keeping his squads alive today. Recon flare spotting. Ooh, that was a ginormous hit. Mortar gets decrewed. This, he just can't position this correctly thanks to that flare. Isildur knows exactly what's going on to avoid it. Filtration grenades going in, but pretty well evaded on the whole. He's going to get close enough for an AT grenade. Stuart could go in for the kill, or maybe he didn't actually target it. He gets wiped. See the difference in anti-infantry firepower here between the Lux and the Stuart. It's just ripping into two squads. Oh, there we go. Stuart finally gets a good hit. Just holding the line here. Recruit his mortar team. Oh my god, the ISG and the Rakeden. Uh-oh, Stuart in trouble. Guards go down there. Man, Brosras has just been losing all his units here. Oh, he's going to take a Faust on this Stuart. Oh, and the Rakeden from the north. Unexpected, and down goes the Stuart. Oh man, that's just been horribly wrong for the Allies here. P4 charging in, but two Zis are right here. Could lose the Panzer IV here. Just needs one more shot to connect from one of these Zis. It's going to have to be an attack round. And it doesn't connect. That was the moment. The Allies really needed that kill on the Panzer IV to turn this match around. Squad preservation of the Allies, which it's not like it's been especially bad. It's just had some unfortunate sequences leading to wipes. Oh, close range walking Stuka. This could be nasty. It's going after the base. Almost kills the ambulance. Whew. Two anti-tank guns as well now for Artavick. They have to be a juicy target for the walking Stuka if he can land a shot on them. But the fact that VonAsten's managed to keep his looks alive in the face of two anti-tank guns for Brosras and two anti-tank guns for Artavick is pretty impressive. The VPs have been draining Allies down to 216 now. Struggling to maintain control of even one VP right now. Looks like it's going to be an assault on the north. It's going after the ISG here. Panzer IV has just completed repairs, so unavailable to defend right now, but he's on his way. Is this creeping in with the camouflage on? It's actually a good counter to the artillery flares. Because the flares, unlike the recon planes, don't spot camouflaged units. Ooh, Rakeden is there. Gee, what is this T-70 doing? So he's going to try to go for attack round through the hedge, but that's not going to go in his favour. Oh, that was some awful control from Brosras. Luckily, that shot misses. Is this on attack move or something? I don't know what they're doing, but they're in threat now. Volkswagen squad right on top. T-70 goes down. Looks like one of the anti-tank guns is going to go down as well. Double AT gun here though for Artavick. Not activating the armor-piercing rounds on them though. One of them bounces. Oh, well, he gets the kill anyway. Nice work from Artavick. Good attack round. Looks like two more anti-tank guns. Gonna go down here though. Third one also in jeopardy. Ooh, that was just so costly for the Allies. They got the kill on the Panzer IV, but they're just getting overwhelmed by the infantry here, and they're going to call the GG that quickly.
We lost a gun crew.
Oh, they even lose the last M1. Understandable. Well, very strong performance here from VonAsten Isildur in this match. Guys got off to a little bit of a weak start, and Brosras getting a few too many squad wipes. Overall, the pack outs, it didn't seem to pay that many dividends. But yeah, very strong double OKW play. Yeah. And I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Bye. Good luck.